Ms. Hany Soh.
During the earlier budget debate, I shared that in order for Singapore to become a nation made for families, our infrastructure needs to be ready to cater to the needs of families with young children, as well as our seniors and those with mobility issues. Improving the accessibility of this group of people to allow for them to travel to the places they frequent is important. To achieve that, installing lifts to our pedestrian overhead bridges and ensuring that the surrounding areas are sheltered with barrier-free access are critical. What is the current progress of installing lifts for the existing pedestrian overhead bridges in Singapore? What is the target timeline to provide barrier-free access to these bridges so as to create a more inclusive society, enhancing mobility of seniors, families with young children, and those with physical disabilities? One example is the overhead bridge at Woodgrove Zone 7, connecting Woodgrove residents to Marsiling Mall, Woodland Sports Complex and PCF Marsiling Mega Centre, and for Marsiling residents to travel to the Family Service Centre in Woodgrove. Many seniors residing in Zone 7 have shared that they would often get their meals and groceries from Marsiling Mall's hawker centre and supermarket just across the road. Notwithstanding that there's a traffic light crossing a few hundred meters away, if given a choice, they would prefer to take the bridge as a safer option, especially during wet weather. Unfortunately, the sad reality is that many of them, when carrying their heavy groceries, find it almost an impossible task to walk up the overhead bridge. Some had no choice but to resort to jaywalking across the road from under the bridge during wet weather especially. Similar feedback were also received from parents with young children as they struggle to get across to the infant care preschool as well as for swimming lessons whenever they travel with prams. Following our appeals to the relevant agencies, I'm heartened that NEA has since provided a covered linkway from the Marsiling Mall to the overhead bridge and nearby bus stop. I therefore hope that LTA can expedite in its installation of lifts to this overhead bridge.